Happy Wednesday, Glam Squad. We're so excited that we get to glam together because this is where your beauty is cherished, your wellness is prioritized, and your heart is treasured. My name is Tracy Wanjiru. I hope you're following our Instagram page, that is at the Glam NTV, because you can find all the BTS stuff that we do right there. And if you've missed out on any episodes, all you need to do is check out www.ntvkenya.co.ke. Now, today's another evening where we get to learn and we get to glam together. And today we're learning all about the art of hair color transformation. Did you know back in the day in ancient Egypt, they used the henna to get that hair color transformation? But today we're at Head Start by Aisha to learn the latest trends. We also want to learn the different techniques that are used. And today is very, very amazing because we get to see that hair color is not just for one type of hair texture. This is for every single person. As long as you have hair, you can get a hair color transformation. So let's go and meet the owner and founder of Head Start by Aisha, the one and only colorist of the year, Aisha. And the queen of hair color transformations, Aisha. Thank you so much for having us here today at Head Start by Aisha. Tell us more about why you decided to venture into hair coloring, because that's not something that many hairstylists like to do. Why did you find this to be one of your strengths?
Well, for me, I'm usually a very bubbly, happy person, and I think color is very fun. And I like how it transforms how people look.
Yeah.
So I decided to take that and specialize in it and create so many different things out of it's my canvas.
Yes.
So it's also therapeutic. And yeah, I love how it transforms women and they feel better and look better.
Yes.
So that's why I love to do color. And that's why I specialized in it.
Yeah,
yes.
No, and you're doing really well because you've won so many awards throughout your career. Which award would you say really made you feel, you know, the best?
Actually, I got an award just recently from POHA, and it made me feel special because later in this journey, you'd think, oh, maybe the time has run out, but actually it's actually beginning. So I feel special and happy, and now that I own my own space, it's even more better for me.
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
I love it.
What are some hair color trends that you're absolutely loving right now that were probably not popular back in the day when you had started?
Yeah, we have different kind of techniques that we use, but mostly now the one that's mostly on fashion is something called balayage, which in French means painting. So we paint the hair with whatever color the client would like. And we use freehand. And it comes out really nice. There are no lines, there are no demarcation lines or anything. So it's so flawless, which is what I'm going to do for my client today. And we'll see how it turns out.
Fantastic. Yeah. What are some hair myths, color myths that you would like to debunk today as we start?
Well, I think people have this, they think that color damages hair and, you know, but it actually doesn't if you also look after your hair and you use the correct products.
Yeah.
Products are so important and a good brand is important. So that's why we use the best. And we see the texture of the hair, the type of hair, so we know exactly what to work with. So color does not damage your hair.
Okay.
Yeah.
A myth that I've heard is that, you know, hair colors, like for example, balayage that you've mentioned, that they only work best for a certain type of hair, you know, texture.
Yes.
What do you think about people who think that?
No, it's not true because, as I said, balayage is a technique. It's not a color, it's not a make, it's not a brand. It's a technique of how the color is applied. So you can use any brand, any color, and balayage is the technique of how the hair is applied. It can work on any hair type. And it really, trust me, ladies, it looks amazing.
Okay,
yeah,
fantastic. So in the meantime, as we start, we have Teddy here from Head Start by Aisha, who's going to be doing our clients' nails today. Aisha, can you tell us more about some of the services that you offer here?
Yes, I have a nail studio. I'll give you a sneak peek later. We do the best nail art, we have the best products, and my guys are very professional, and we like to give the clients what they like, what you want, and you'll get what, you know.
It's what you see is what you get.
Yeah, so we tend to have this nice nail designs that we do. We also do waxing. We do nice simple facials. We do dreadlocks and sister locks and braiding. and weaving, and we make, by the way, we make very nice wigs, and we color them, like we custom make them to your fitting and liking. Yeah,
Fantastic.
so we specialize in colors, cuts, blow dries, everything.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. So where do we start today?
So today I did a small consultation with my client just to ask her a little bit about her hair. And she said it's natural, and right now we've discussed the color that we're going to go for.
Okay.
So we're doing like a dark blonde and a copper, which is so vibrant, and trust me, you're going to see a makeover.
Yay.
I hope you're ready. Yeah.
I think one of the things that I've learned about, hair color is that you shouldn't be too scared to get out of your comfort zone.
Right.
Yeah. So today we sort of like pushed our client to get out of her comfort zone, which is what we're going to do. So Aisha, why do you think hair color is so important for self-expression?
Like nowadays, in fact, we have something called saturation colors, which are different colors, like vibrant colors like reds, blues, greens, which now many people are starting to try. And the good thing about those saturation colors is they're not permanent. So they wash out after a couple of washes, like 8 washes. So which gives people a chance to try something that they think maybe later I won't like this, so it can wash out. So I just like to tell everyone out there that don't be afraid, come and try, And for these permanent colors, like what we're doing for Maggie today, they do not fade out, and we'll do it so well that you'll see no fading. It will last. Her hair is not going to break. We're going to give her an aftercare process. So everything that we're doing here today, I would really encourage all the ladies who want to try, even men. If you want to try something different with your hair and you're not sure if you want to stay with it for longer, we have something called saturation.
Fantastic.
Yeah. So guys, my assistant today is Florence. Hi. She's going to help me out. And I've mixed 2 color shades, which we've decided with Maggie, we're going to do like a dark copper and a dark blonde together. And I'm going to use something. So I usually use different products for different things. So today I'm just going to apply a metal detox. It's by L'Oreal, but I'm just going to apply it on the hair. It protects the hair from damage, from colors or lighteners. So just to protect the hair, I'm going to apply this first, and then I'll start my process. So I usually use a different color so that I know which is what. So we're not getting confused. So remember, this is freehand painting. So usually it should not stress you, and it should not stress your client. So the foils just helped me to keep my color in place and to give a bit of heat. But sometimes we can do without the foil. But I like to use them just so that the area is nice and clean.
So Aisha, how do you help your clients choose the perfect color that suits their skin tone, their personality as well?
So sometimes I think my clients are very smart. They already know what they want, and they already know what suits them. So if sometimes I see that it's the correct shade for them, I accept, and but sometimes if I see you're a bit off, then I can give you some advice and consulting, then we can, together. Okay. But I also like to give them a bit of what they like. Yeah.
Yes, yeah. Yes. What colors would you say suit darker skin tones? And what colors complement lighter skin tones better? So maybe you could give us like a sort of like color.
Sure. So for darker skin tones, I usually use also darker colors, warm colors. And also warm colors have very nice pigment in them. It doesn't mean because it's a warm color or a dark color, we cannot have fun with it. We can. And I think also it makes, sometimes I feel also we can play around with blondes, which are lighter, which I like to call it island color. So it actually gives somebody a very nice tan look. Okay. Yeah, so we can play around with colors. So it depends on your skin tone, then we decide which one to work with. Okay. Yeah. So this process is going to take about, since her hair is natural and I'm going to keep checking, I usually like to check instead of timing. But usually it would take about even 15 to 20 minutes for the lighter shade to lift, and for the darker one maybe like 25 to 30 minutes. Okay. But we'll keep checking. Sometimes there's some resistant hair, but since her hair is natural, and it should work very well.
Okay. How often should one color their hair in a year?
I usually recommend at least for highlights and balayage, retouch should be at least 3 times a year.
Okay.
Yeah. For it to look as good as it was on the first day.
Yes.
Yeah. And many people tend to think that we cannot do balayage on afro hair or
Yes.
short hair. We can. It's just painting. Yeah.
Other than the balayage, what other global trends are you currently loving?
I actually like also highlights, and what I love most is baby lights. So what baby lights is a very small weft, like weaving in very small and a lot. So it turns out to look like a full color, but it's actually not.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that I love. And it's very, I can say many people who do it, like now for people who want to blend their grays and they don't want to color their grays anymore, we do baby lights for them.
Okay.
Yeah, and it turns out really nice.
I think another popular trend that I'm seeing now is people doing their hair color at home. Just buying the color and then doing it at their house.
Nightmare for a hairdresser or for a colorist is people who use box dye. Because once you apply box dye on your hair, to apply any other color is a nightmare.
Okay.
So we really struggle for hours and hours trying to remove it. So I would really advise people, like if you're ever going to do a color in a salon, don't ever use box dye at home.
Okay.
Yeah.
What would you say is the biggest difference between professional hair dyeing and, you know, the box dyes, as you call it?
So box dye, of course, they made it they knew when they were making it, it's for people to use at home. So I feel it's very strong. So it really coats the cuticle, and when you are trying to remove it, it doesn't move. But when you use a professional color and you come and try and remove it, it's gone in a minute.
Okay.
So people have to be very careful, especially when you're thinking, oh, I'm going to do my color next year or something.
Yes.
Because that's going to be a big challenge for the hairdresser. So in front here, I'm going to do something called face framing. That's usually more of color around the face to give her a lift and brighten her.
Okay.
So yeah, we look at a lot of things that when we're applying color. So around the face, we try to do face framing. And then after this color, I'm going to do a treatment for her hair, because after color, like the pH of her hair will go high, so I want to bring it back to normal. Okay. So I always recommend for people to do treatment after color, because you're going to leave your pH high until, you know, so it's better to bring it back down so it doesn't go dry, it doesn't get damaged. And then I'll explain to her about an aftercare that she can do while she's at home, or she'll come back for a salon visit. This one.
Having been in the industry for very long, what's your most memorable hair color transformation that you've done?
Oh, I have many. I have many, well, what do I say? I have many.
Okay.
I love the transformations that I've done or I've seen also out there, and I'm telling you, people in Kenya have talent.
They do. Huh?
They do, and I'm very proud to be one of the talented hairstylists here.
Yes.
And I'm proud of some colors that I've done, but there are many. Okay. I won't choose a specific one. Yeah.
You know, being a country that really keeps up with the trend, you know, from different countries like the, you know, European countries, America, do you feel like our people here are trying to keep up with the trends, or like Kenyans have their own kind of twist?
Can I even tell you that I think we are better than them? Okay. We are hidden talent, and so many people who come from there, when we do their hair, they're like, oh my God, like my hair has never looked this good. So trust me, we are very talented people. Okay. And we are good in this industry, hairdressing industry, we are very good. So Kenya is, I think we are out there, it's just that we had to julikani sana, but we are out there. So what I normally do here is I keep checking, and if there's anything that has processed to where it's reached, I take it off. I use just some normal conditioner. I apply so it stops processing. So color is something you have to be, you know, on site, yeah. And her hair is generally taken very well. So I'm very happy as a colorist, I'm very happy. Yeah. So we'll just give it a few minutes and then we'll check. So now I'm ready to go to the sink for a wash, and then we can see from there how it looks. Okay. So there's a copper. This is the copper.
Oh, nice.
And then we have the blonde.
Oh, you're not ready. You're not ready.
And you see it picked very fast.
Yeah.
And yeah, no damage whatsoever.
Fantastic.
Yeah. So we can.
What would you say would be red flags at this stage?
When you start seeing the curl pattern has become straight. So here you see the curl pattern is very nice. So no damage to hair.
Okay.
If you want to, like, for those people who don't know how to detect whether the hair is getting damaged, it starts losing the curl pattern completely. Okay. So this is good, and here there's no pre-lightener, there's no bleach. We'll use that term because I want people to understand. But in other terms, we use high lift, yeah? But here, there's a blonde, also very well lifted. Curl pattern is good. So, and I am happy with the tone that it's reached, so I'd like to wash now.
Okay, fantastic. So let's do a quick recap of what we've been able to do so far. And we've done the coloring and now the treatment. Aisha, how important is a treatment for the entire process again?
Treatment is important because, again, the pH of the hair goes high when you do a color. Treatment brings it back to normal, 4.5. Fantastic. So now her hair is back to normal. And I don't know if you can see the results, but I'm going to style it. Okay. And before I style it, I'm going to use a heat protector. You can use any brand, but today I'm going to use Genus. It's best for when you have colored hair. Please make sure you treat it as colored hair. You know, like people who've colored their hair have to go an extra mile.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
What would you say is a big difference between bold bright and now balayage?
Is the highlights.
It's the
highlights, yes. Okay. Highlights are usually lines that you can see, but this one you see, you can't see any lines. There's no demarcation lines.
Got it.
Which maybe later you can check out properly. And you'll see once I've styled, there'll be, this just looks like it painted hair. But highlights is usually more of defined lines, streaks, you can see them.
Okay.
Yeah. So now I'm going to style. So heat protector is very important because I'm going to use an iron. And you can see the tone of the color. This is the copper.
Yes.
So we did two tones. We did a copper and a dark blonde, yeah.
How do you maintain color vibrancy on newly transformed
So first
hair?
of all, no washing for 48 hours at least. And then try to not use very hot water. Just try to use cool water or lukewarm because that hot water strips out the color. Okay. And then no swimming. Chlorine, for the next week, chlorine will not go well with her hair. But yeah, it's my job as a hairstylist or a colorist, to actually advise my client on that these are the things you should do and these are the things you should not do.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'd advise her not to swim for the next week. And if she's swimming, she can use maybe a swimming cap. You wanted to know the texture of your hair. Now that I'm ironing and blow drying, your hair is a type 4C. Yeah. It's very soft. It has a curl pattern, and it's not shrinking as much. Like it's so the deeper the curl and the tighter the curl is a different. So yours is 4C. So at least now you're able to know which one it is. Treatment is very good for hair. You can try and do weekly, but minimum recommended, like if in case you're not able to make it, or you know, if you're on a budget, at least once a month. Yeah. So these two shades, they complement each other very well.
What a beautiful hair color transformation by the one and only colorist of the year. Aisha, tell us more about your award, because that is something that not many people, especially as hairstylists, it's not something that comes by every single day. So how does that feel for you, and what does that mean for you and Head Start by Aisha?
For me, it feels amazing. I'm really happy. I'm excited that even after all these years that finally I could win something, and it means a lot to me. And for my team and my salon, I wish it would bring what we all want. We want clients who love to do color, and yeah.
Fantastic. So you've already given us some tips on how to maintain the hair vibrancy. How often would you say someone should color their hair after the initial coloring?
Maybe at least 3 times a year. So now
3 times a year.
Quarterly, yeah.
Okay.
So 3-4 months, then she can come for a touch-up. By that time, she'll have at least 2 inches of growth. Yeah, but it depends also on her preference. If she's okay with the darker root, or if she wants to maintain the fresh look, it's up to her.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what we did throughout the entire process took about 2 hours.
Yes.
And within that 2 hours, you also got to do her nails. So what other nail trends are you guys currently doing? And can you just explain to us the current one that she has on her nails right now?
So things which are trending are like magnetic nails, which is what she has. They look so lovely. I hope she's happy. And we also do like 3D nail art. We draw. My people are fantastic, by the way. They do freehand, and we like to learn more, including me. So we are always up to date with the latest trends out there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So for anyone who wants to come in for coloring, what are your prices like? So
different, the ranges for different prices for different length of hair and different techniques or whatever it is that you're trying to do. We charge differently, but roughly from 10,000 shillings.
Okay. Yeah. Why would you say coloring is the latest trend, and why would you say it helps enhance confidence?
Well, that I'd like to ask also my client how she feels after the color service. Yeah. Because for me, I feel it has brightened up her face. It has brought out her, like even her hair looks amazing. And if you're able to touch the texture, it feels so nice and soft, because color does actually soften hair. So I don't know how you're feeling.
So when I came in, my hair was a bit kinky, which was like, if can we texturize splash? I'm like, no, do the color, then you'll let me.
Yes.
So after that, I'm like, I don't know, so light and it feels so bright in my face.
And you see, yet she was, yeah, and yet she was afraid of trying the blondes, but you see, they've suited her skin tone.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow, thank you so much, Aisha.
You're welcome.
It truly has been a very educative session with you here. And for anyone who wants to find you, where do they reach out?
I'm located at Petro City Gigiri on the 2nd floor. And yeah, it's just right at the corner. That's where I am.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Any social media platforms?
Yes, Head Start by Aisha. That's it. Head Start by Aisha. Facebook, Instagram,
yes.
Yeah, TikTok.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
And if you are looking for a head start to your week, month, whatever it is, if you're just looking to boost your confidence and just probably just want to start a new life, I guess, because people say you can start a new life with your hair color. Huh?
100%.
All you need to do is head on over to Head Start by Aisha. It's really an all-inclusive salon. You get your hair done, nails done, waxing. I mean, you can find it all here. So thank you so much. And until next Wednesday, I've been yours truly. Stay glam. Bye. Happy midweek. Hope you're take. And get to learn more about hair color. Let's do one more. Now we can take cuts here and then we can now finish the interview once we're almost halfway done.